Okay, everybody, so we're back in the Jeep. Oh, excuse me. And we started, I'll show you what we started doing. Ramp you down a little bit on the floor here. This way. I got a really screwed up tripod set up here because I left my other one in my truck, in my work truck. I was driving around a lot today. Let me lower this light for you. Let me get that blinded on you. So, this is for the back when I do some back there. So I started vacuuming out, just a normal, regular little shop vac. Get all the debris off the ground, and that's it. Just nothing special there, right? So we're just doing this little corner here right now. And all we do is clean it up. It's got a big hole here. One of the bolts for the seat go here, and then that's probably a seat bolt there. So we're gonna have to put some kind of plate here, line up the seat, and pull it down. Here's the other part of the seat, and this is good. These seat holes are good. That'll be no problem. This is no problem. Just this one ripped out. And on these trucks, they got a lot of, let me see if I can show you. So they got a lot of rubber grommets. So, let's see if I can get one out. So this is part of the rubber grommet. Jeez. Okay, so that's part of the grommet right there. It's all destroyed. They're little rubber grommets. And if you take them out, the water should go in and out those areas. So if you left this one open, the water's gonna go out. The water's gonna go out, water's gonna go out and out. So you just kick all those out. And that's what we're gonna do. There's one here on this side. So the floors will drain out. So while everybody's like, oh, your Jeep's getting wet, I'll be like, I don't care. Just let it go right in and out. No big deal, right? So on this one, we'll repair the hole here. That hole here. We took out all the grommets so the water can go through. And we're going to get some seam sealer. So the seam sealer is going to seam this corner here, around this patch here. That's it. And then we're going to bedline spray it here. Someone had put a bracket there. And this is all gooped up there, gooped up there. So this side is done. So let me show you what I'm gonna do. Let me get a blanket a little bit because I don't feel like destroying my knees. So we're gonna do, got some sharp points here. So on down here, on the seats right down here, the seat actually, where the seat connects to the belt, on here, if you could see, get this one out of the way. On this one, you got the rug still in there. So we're just gonna rip it out. We're gonna cut it out. So all I got is just a regular knife, nothing special. And I'm trying to leave this one so you can see what I'm doing instead. It's a simple thing. Just get a utility knife. Kind of wedge that seatbelt so you can see what I'm doing. And get a little more light on it. And just take it out. This truck is a messed up truck. So we're gonna hide it with the rug. Put my gun on top. Now stop it up. So here we go again. So we're gonna take this piece out and cut around the rug. We're not gonna remove those bolts. You're gonna get most of the rug out like that. it around, get all the crap out of there, and vacuum it all up. So that's how you're going to get all this rug material out of there without removing that nut, because that nut is going to be really hard to move. So just go around that until that's done. Then we're going to go back to the back over here. So on this side here, it had a seat bracket. I already took this one off. That's for the rear seat. It just kind of goes in and slides. Then the seat is done. We're not going to run a seat here. So when I show you, I didn't take this side apart here. Let's go back to the bracket that I took off the other side. So this is the nut here that I took off, and this is the bracket. Makes you a little more light. And there's a kind of a trick you can do, and hopefully it works on this side as fast as it worked on the other side. So take your gun, give me a battery, that would help, and put it on the nut, spin it as hard as you can, wedge a screwdriver behind it. It. Bracket's out. Your bracket is out. Your carpet is out. You're done. So the whole seat bracket's all out. Last step is on the opposite side, and you get into the seat belts here. What you do is you're going to leave this piece in here. You're never going to get that bolt out. There's no way. I ain't never even going to try. Because if I want to put the seat belts back in, I can. So I leave these brackets here and basically take the belt itself out. So kind of wiggle it till it unstraps. And that was all good in theory. The problem is, you can't do that, Lenny. So I don't want to cut the seat out because it's looped and sewed in. I can't do that. I thought I could. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. But not. Unstrap it that way. I thought it was. Look at that. So see how easy that was? The seatbelt is out. Put that to the side and do the same thing I showed you with the knife. Go around the bolt and you leave that bracket in. That's your interior. That's done. It's not hard to do. So we're done on this side here. After we vacuum it out, we're going to do the other side the same thing. Nothing special. And then tomorrow we're going to do that seam sealer around the edges. Put a plate down. Mark everything. I went to the upholstery store, but I wasn't happy. Well, it's not that I wasn't happy, but he's hitting you at $550 to repair the driver's seat, and then $300 to repair this seat. Now you do the math, you can get two brand new seats for like $500, $450, something like that. So we're gonna keep on figuring out what we're gonna do on that one. So you might get two waterproof seats, they're called. So basically they can get wet. Those ones really can't get wet, but I really want to stick with originality. But that's okay. Maybe we'll just have to upgrade her seats to a more waterproof seat. Basically, so we could drive in the rain, the water goes in, the water goes out, and then goes in through the floor and goes right out the floor. So basically, you're driving a Jeep around, and the hardtop, now that this is all done, we're gonna, before we paint this, maybe we'll flip it around because I want to hoist it up and get this top off, and then we're gonna drive the thing straight out. And when it's straight out, it can just sit out there in the rain. I don't really care. Then we'll do the dash work. We'll figure out how with the dash and how we'll make that a little more waterproof. But and then the sound system, it might be sort of waterproof. Okay, so that's that. And we're done for today. We were looking at a house today, so wish us luck because I haven't had any luck like everybody out there. And last thing I show you, it's pretty cool on Jeeps. A lot of people don't know this. Put that to the side. Underneath here, there's straps. So if you're running a wire, you can run it up high and you club it and they just bend over with your fingers. So if you look at this cord here, on here and on here, the cord, but you don't see it because it's kind of tucked under this lip. And then it goes straight up the roll bar. I hit it in the roll bar, I unzipped it, hit it up, ran it up into the sound bar on top. So there is a sound bar in this thing and it has 6 speakers up top. It has a functional map play and everything, and a really nice radio. So I'll show you that tomorrow. But for today, I'm going to call it quits. Tomorrow's another day, right? So let's shut down the shop, which is nice. This shop is air conditioned. I've only been in one air conditioned other shop, and that was at Massey Motors. That was my other shop. This is the second shop. What's up, Jeep? Air conditioned shop. I got to run one more AC. Maybe in the wall over here, I got probably another 4 more ACs. Just the window units. They're fine. This is probably kicking out 10,000 BTUs. Probably add another 10. That'd be 20,000 BTUs back here. That's plenty of power. So the heat goes off, the air goes on, right? You got to work out here. You don't want to die. And I just kicked it on, so it'll probably take an hour to heat to cool this shop up. Now it's going to be the reverse. So we're going to put our heaters away till next year, and they're going to go up high and then be away. Get some room in the shop, it's gone. Now we're just going to install one more in the back window, and that's it. So that's it for now. I didn't get any parts or anything to sell. I'm working on that fan though. If anybody saw my video, I think I posted it. I might not have. I'll throw it out there. I could deliver that fan. It's an exhaust fan, and so my work truck, the inverters weren't strong enough. They wouldn't turn on the fan. And it's like a 1 3/4 horsepower motor. Wouldn't turn on that fan. So what I did was I ran it from the battery, an inverter. Still wasn't strong enough. So what I did was I had a little generator. That wasn't strong enough. I said, man, this fan's got some power. So I put a regular generator in there, and the generator powers this whole shop if it ever goes down. Well, I never have this shop go down yet. Knock on wood. Walls are wood. Never had power go out, but I'm ready, and I have an inverter on this inverter. It's a whole house generator just for the barn, and it powers some of the house. So I'm done for now. But that whole thing off the pickup, I fired the generator up, and it has a battery. You just click it, power, boom, starts. Ran a wire from the fan, boom, fan went perfect. So I could drop that fan off. I know one guy is watching my videos, and he said, "Oh, good idea. We meet halfway because it's pretty far." And he was like, "Oh, that's great. How do I know it's going to run?" I said, "Well, I got an inverter on it." Well, it wasn't working, so I hooked all that up for him. And the seats are in there. Upholstery shop was looking a little high, so we have one more chance. Another guy. He's supposed to be a little cheaper, so we'll see. I'm not doing $550 for her. I can get a nice, beautiful set of seats, maybe with speakers in it that are waterproof, and then we can get rid of the sound bar. Well, I don't know. We'll see. So that's all for now. I will see everybody tomorrow. Peace out.